today.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. We know that he can get 1st downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the 1st.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. On paper coming in, you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road, they just still got just wiped it away, didn't they? They just said to everyone, we're the better team. We just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all game long.
So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to... lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
On 1st and 10, Hackett uses the stiff arm. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. To throw on 2nd down. Hackett, throw left side, complete. That's Thomas. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Robinson will try to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Now Brown. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The Eagles at 11-1 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Looking to throw on second down. Hackett. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Straight ahead, Walker. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Up the middle, here's Walker. And some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, yeah. Backside guys, that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Hackett. Samuel bringing in the slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Off the play fake. Hackett. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll run with Gibson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll run with Robinson, and he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr., his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This taken in at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Throwing is Hurts. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. He completes it to Beckham. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 33 yards that time. Here's Walker. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Ken Walker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But, Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Taking a shot for Samuel. Floating one, incomplete. So we've reached halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down. Hackett over the middle, complete to Samuel. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Robinson up the middle. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Able to connect with Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That third down conversion good for 23. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll go option to the short side. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. For these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, Hackett looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second down at 5. Here's Gibson on the read option. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Hackett, and this is going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So good Good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll run with Walker to begin. Now the ball comes loose. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, you had an offense working with. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. He's got Smith here. Finding room at midfield. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Hurts. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. On the move to his into heavy traffic, and it's hit. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose foot. Now a hit, and he fumbles. It's loose again. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Looking to throw. Hackett. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Back to throw. Hackett looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Hackett into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith. There he goes, right side. The 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Operating from the gun, Hackett. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Hackett to the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Here's Walker to start the drive. 98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Complete. Smith has it. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 61 yards. And the Eagles stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And it's incomplete. But a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing to start the drive. Hackett. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. 41 Mike. 41 Mike. I got you, son. I got you, son. 41's the Mike. 41's the Mike. Go.
On 1st and 10. Hackett throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now a 2nd down and 6. Looking to throw. Hackett. And he fends him off. Dancing to... And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. He's going to let it go again. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Eagles, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year.